manas aules nebija kristietis.
Tad tikpat labi varētu sākt arī ar kungs Budu.
Should I have it in English? I wanted to translate it, but I have it in English.
Maybe you have it in Latin.
I don't have it in English. Oh, in Latin.
Maybe somebody knows Latin.
It is, well, I had Latin for 7 years. It is useful to know words, like to know many terms that we use in our languages, but otherwise. So it says, Lord Buddha, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Grant me the courage to change the things I can. And grant me the wisdom to know the difference. And this is very, very, very profound and very powerful. This is a level of thought transfer, of the result of thought transformation.
Tās ir ļoti noderīgas atziņas ceļā uz domu pārveidošanu.
That is very realistic for us to try to obtain.
Kuras mums ļoti reāli ir jāpieņem.
That is reasonable, we can attain that.
Tas ir jēgpilni pieņemt.
Now, don't get the idea to write to Lama Zopa Tony said that we cannot obtain Buddhahood.
Nerakstiet arī Lamam Zopam, ka mēs nevaram sasniegt Buddha stāvokli.
Which is not the idea, but if we can attain that,
tā nav tā doma, bet ja mēs varam sasniegt šo,
our personal life will profoundly change.
Mūsu personīgā dzīve būtiski mainīsies.
Making it much easier to establish all the Buddhist qualities in our mind.
Būs daudz vieglāk nostiprināt visu budismu kvalitātes savā prātā.
Up to here, do you agree with the analysis? I try to. Yeah, if you have objections, just bring them.
Vai jūs piekrītat visam līdz šim? Ja gadījumā ir kādi iebildumi, tad atvērt.
Okay, Lord Buddha, give me, help me, not give me, because Lord Buddha can only help us to develop the serenity, to accept those things that I cannot change. The courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to make the difference, to see what I can change and what I cannot change.
Kungs Buddha dod, mēs nevaram teikt, ka viņš nevar dot, viņš var tikai mums palīdzēt. Kungs Buddha palīdz mums, sniedz mums spēju pieņemt lietas, kuras mēs nevaram mainīt, drosmi mainīt lietas, kuras mēs varam mainīt, un gudrību atšķirt vienu no otram.
And there was a very, a situation where this acceptance was manifested by one Tibetan Lama.
Es atceros kādu situāciju, kad šī pieņemšana bija ļoti svarīga saistībā ar kādu tibetiešu lamu.
So, getting the visas for the Tibetan lamas is always difficult.
Iegūt vīzu priekš Tibetas lamām ir vienmēr ļoti grūti sarežģīt.
And maybe here in Latvia, I don't know, but in France it is.
Here it is also different.
Varbūt Latvijā tā nav, bet Francijā tas tā ir.
because well, France is in very good terms with China.
Francija ir ļoti labās attiecībās.
Latvia is in even better terms.
So then what they use as I mean, they use their influence to exert pressure, and it seems just this year we see again there's the visas of Kensington has been refused. So there's some problem.
Ķīna izmanto šo savu spiedienu un, piemēram, Kensington īpašiem tika atteikta šī vīza.
So this is a couple of years ago. There was the Lama was there, and he wanted to go. Actually, he was in France, but he wanted to go to Spain.
Un tas bija vairākus gadus atpakaļ, kad kāds Lama gribēja nokļūt Spānijā.
Viņš bija Francijā, bet
gribēja nokļūt Spānijā.
Which is part of the original European Union, but there were problems.
Kas kā normāli ir daļa no Eiropas Savienības, bet bija radās problēmas.
So the previous director of BUDDHIST Institute,
Iepriekšējais Važragina institūta direktors,
was most precious TONIJ, who died recently. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He went.
Pronounce the name.
Yeah, Denis. Say Denis. So, because he offered his life for BUDDHIST Institute. He gave the money to buy the property, and then he didn't want to have anything to do with. And then afterwards, after some years, the Lama Superintendent said, "You are director." And then for 17 years he was the director.
No sākuma šis Danīkungs bija vienkārši ziedojis savu īpašumu institūta vajadzībām, un jau pēc kaut kāda laika, kad Lama Zopa viņam teica, ka tu būsi arī centra vadītājs, un tad viņš 17 gadus veltīja šis institūtam vadīt to.
No, it was still Lama-Yeshi. Wasn't Lama-Yeshi? Who told him. Anyway, so they went to the visa office. They went together to the visa office, this previous director and the Lama.
Šis institūta bijušais direktors kopā ar Lamu devās pēc vīzām.
So it was a case that the case was that the official, it was totally, there were no real problems. It was just that he gives one signature.
Būtībā tur nav nekāda īpaši lielā nekādas problēmas, tikai vajadzīgs viens paraksts.
And for that visa for Spain. And then they talked, and he didn't want to give it, and they talked more, and then like a long time, until Denis was full, I mean, he was extremely angry.
Un, lai iegūtu šo parakstu, viņiem nācās runāt, kamēr Danīkungs jau bija galīgi sadusmots.
Because he didn't accept. He didn't accept. Yes.
Jo viņš nevarēja pieņemt to situāciju, kas ir tik sarežģīta šo parakstu.
So finally there was no signature.
Un finālā tā arī šī paraksta nebija.
No visa.
Nekādas vīzas.
They had discussed for 1 hour.
Viņi diskutējuši stundu.
And then the Lama turned to that official.
Un tad Lama vērsās pie šī ierēģa.
And he thanked him for all his effort.
Viņš pateicās viņam par visām viņa pūlēm.
But profoundly from his heart. And with many very nice words, how kind he was to spend all his time to discuss thoroughly the problem and